A very good morning, everyone present here. I am Anshusri Pranda, extremely privileged to have this opportunity to address you all to NIST Science Talent Search 2023. This event is designed to provide a platform for our young minds to showcase their skills and talents in a variety of exciting competition. This Science Talent Search 2023, initiated by NIST in collaboration with Proteonics Technology, aims to exercise the young minds and challenging their abilities through a series of events carefully curated for your participation. We, the NIST, take immense pride in introducing the inter-school competition, fostering a sense of healthy competition and encouraging the personal growth. Let's make the NIST Science Challenges 2023 a memorable and a successful event together. I would like to welcome the Honorable Chairman, Dr. Sukant Kumar Mahapatra, who is virtually present with us today. I would like to welcome the Dr. Bishnukar Nayak, the Principal in charge of NIST. Now, I would like to welcome Professor Prasant Kumar Panigrahi, the Chief Guest of Director of ISR Kolkata. He has done his PhD from University of Rochester in Field Theory, postdoctorate from University of Illinois Chicago, and postdoctorate from University de Montreal. He has been a fellow member of National Academy of Science and Gujarat Science Academy. I would like to please offer the bouquet. Now I like to request the chief speaker of today, that is Dr. Sunil Kumar Sarangi, the former director of National Institute of Technology, Rourkela. He has done he has done his BTech with honors in IIT Kharagpur, India, MS from State University of New York on Stony Brook. Now, I would like to welcome the guest of honor, Sri Prabhuda Ranjan Mohanty, the former chairman of Heavy Water Board and technical advisor to Secretary and Department of Atomic Energy. Sri Prabhuda Ranjan Mohanty, and graduating from the erstwhile Regional Engineering College, Rourkela in Chemical Engineering discipline in the year 1976, joined the Bhava Atomic Research Center training, and he is the recipient of Homi Bhabha Gold Medal from the year 1977. And I would like to welcome the guest of honor, Dr. Bijan Das, the former Deputy of Director of BSSC Tiruvananthapuram. Dr. Das did his academics from schooling at Kendrapara High School, Pre-University studies at BJB College, Bhubaneswar, BSc Engineering at USC Bulla, and MTech in Control System at IIT Madras, and PhD from University of Kerala. Welcome with a big round of applause. I would like to welcome Sankun.
Good morning, one and all present over here. To begin this wonderful event, we have a special request. We kindly ask a distinguished principal in charge, Dr. Vishnukar Nayak, our chief guest, Dr. Prasant Kumar Panigrahi, Director of ISER Kolkata. Our chairman, Dr. Sukant Mahapatro, our chief speaker, Dr. Sunil Kumar Sarangi, ex-director of NIT Rourkela. Guest of honor, Shri Prabhuda Ranjan Mohanty, ex-chairman of Heavy Water Board, Department of Atomic Energy, and guest of honor, Dr. Bijan Das, ex-deputy director of BSSC Tiruvananthapuram, ISRO. We kindly ask them to inaugurate this occasion by lighting the candle. I would like to request Animus to sing a Vandana.
दीपज्योति परं ज्योति दीपज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे पापम् दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते शुभं करतु कल्याणम् आरोग्यं सुखसम्पद द्वेषबुद्धि विनाशाय आत्मज्योति नमोस्तुते आत्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय ब्रह्मज्योति नमोस्तुते ब्रह्मज्योति प्रदीप्ताय गुरुज्योति नमोस्तुते
Thank you, our honored guest and everyone, for lighting the candle. Now, I would like to call our Honorable Principal in Charge, Dr. Vishnukar Nayak, sir, on the podium to give a brief description of our distinguished guest. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all. Esteemed Chairman, the Founder Chairman of NIST, Dr. Sukan K. Mahapatro, Honorable Chief Guest of this August gathering, Dr. Prashant K. Panigrahi, Director, IJOR, Calcutta, the Chief Speaker on this occasion, Dr. Sunil K. Sorangi, Ex-Director, NIT Raulkela, the guest of honor, Sri Prabhuddha Ranjan Mohanty, the ex-chairman, Heavy Water Board Department of Atomic Energy, Dr. Bijan Das, ex-deputy director, VSSC Tiruvananthapuram ISRO, the faculty members from different colleges, participants, my students, media, faculty colleagues, a warm welcome to all of you on this August gathering. I am deeply honored and thrilled to extend a warm and hearty welcome to all of you on this momentous occasion as we host the National Science Talent Search 2023 program at our esteemed institution. Your presence here today truly amplifies the significance as this event, and it is a matter of great pride for us to have such a distinguished guest of repute among us. Dr. Prashant K. Panigrahi, Director IJOR in Calcutta, is a prominent name in the science and education. His work in the development of young scientific minds and in fostering a culture of innovation is commendable. We are privileged to have here to motivate and inspire the next generation of scientists. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing the occasion. Dr. Sunil K. Sorangi, former director of NIT Raulkela, has been an emblematic figure in the field of engineering and technology, inspiring countless young minds throughout his illustrious career. His guidance and leadership have paved the way for many aspiring scientists and engineers. We are privileged to have him here to guide and support our talented young participants. Thank you very much, sir, for consent and gracing the occasion. Sri Prabhuddha Ranjan Mohanty, the former chairman of Heavy Water Board for the Department of Atomic Energy, has been at the forefront of nuclear science and technology in our country. His dedication to advancing the frontiers of scientific knowledge has left an indelible mark. We look forward to his valuable insight as we seek to encourage the pursuit of excellence in the field of science. Thank you very much, sir, for taking pain and valuable time giving us. Mr. Bijan Das, the former Deputy Director of the ISRO Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, has played a vital role in our nation's space endeavor. His contributions to the Indian space program are a testament to the height that can be reached with dedication and hard work. We are honored to have him with us to encourage and nurture the future space science. Thank you very much, sir. To our young participants, I want you to know that these distinguished individuals who have left an indelible mark in their respective fields are here not just as judges but as mentor and role models. Their presence here is a testament to the importance of the NSTS 2023 program and the potential it holds in sparing the future of science and technology. As the principal in charge of this institution, I am immensely proud of the accomplishments of the students and the dedication of our faculty who have worked tirelessly to organize this event. I am confident that with your collective wisdom, knowledge, and guidance, we will identify and nurture the brightest scientific talents among our youth. Let us come together to make this program an exceptional and transformative experience for our young participants. I once again extend my heartfelt welcome to our distinguished guests, and I am certain that your presence will inspire all of us to strive for excellence and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Thank you. Let us embark this exciting journey of explanation and discovery together. I being a science background, I am from the Department of Mathematics, so I have some weakness about the development and the technology development not only in the country but in the worldwide. So I stand before you today with a heart full of excitement and hope as we embark on a journey to ignite flames of scientific curiosity in the minds of our young budding scientists. Welcome to this National Science Talent 2020 program. We are here because we believe in the extraordinary potential that lies within each and every one of you, the future scientists, engineers, and innovators of our world, have the power to shape the course of humanity with your ideas, discoveries, and innovations. Science is not only a subject in textbook. It is a dynamic, living force that surrounds us every day. It is in the way the leaves changes color in autumn, in the patterns of the stars that grace our night skies, and in the very DNA that makes you. It is the key to understand the world around us and the universe beyond. Through this program, we aim to kindle a passion for science within you, to encourage you to ask questions that have never been asked before, and to explore the uncharted territories of knowledge. We want you to realize that science is not confined to laboratories alone. It is an adventure that can take you the furthest reaches of imagination and discovery. Each one of you possesses a unique perspective, a fresh outlook, and the potential to contribute to the global scientific community. You have the power to solve the problems of today and envision the solution of tomorrow. This competition is not just about winning a prize, it's about embracing the journey of learning, growing, and pushing the boundaries of what is known. As you embark on this incredible program, journey, remember this: every great scientist started as a curious child, just like you. They looked up the sky, marveled at the mysteries of life, and dared to dream big. They believed that they could make a difference, and they did. So, let this program be the beginning of your own amazing scientific journey. Immerse yourself in the wonders of natural world. Embrace the challenges that science presents, and know that each question you ask being us one step closer to brighter, more enlightened future. I have no doubt that the discoveries you make and the knowledge you gain will not only shape your lives but also the lives of generations of come. Together, let us unlock the doors of to the future where the boundaries of what is possible are defined only by the limits of our imagination. Thank you, and may the spirit of curiosity guide you on this incredible adventure. Not taking much of your time, I again welcome to all to this wonderful ceremony, and I welcome to all the dignitaries once again to this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wisdoms and insights. Now, it's an honor to have our founder chairman, Dr. Shukant Mahapatra, sir, with us today. His leadership and vision have been instrumental in shaping the program we are here to discuss. We are eager to hear from him as he presents the program structures and its objectives.
Sorry, honorable guest and esteemed jury, Professor Sunil Sarangi, Sri Prabhudaranjan Mohanty, Dr. Bijan Das, and Professor Prashant Panigrai, dear participants and their mentors and parents, members of the press, my fellow NIST family members, including students, alumni, faculties, and staff, and well-wishers of NIST. Good morning to everybody. It is indeed a great honor and pleasure to have you all on this auspicious occasion of grand finale of NIST Science Talent Search 2023. I'm glad to note that NIST has initiated this ambitious program at pan-India level to inspire and recognize young high school students for their excellence in research and innovation, specifically in STEM domain. This year, 2023, the year of the start of the program, has witnessed over 550 groundbreaking ideas from young students across multiple states in the country, spanning in the domain of defense, robotics, healthcare, space technology, education, agriculture, smart city, and environment. From plethora of innovative concepts, a distinguished panel of experts carefully shortlisted 53 ideas that exhibited exceptional promises. The chosen projects were entrusted to the mentors of luminaries from renowned institutes across the nation for the refining and elevating their potential. Finally, 18 teams and members have been selected to demonstrate their innovative idea today at NIST. NIST is a premier research institute in the country today, offering undergraduate, graduate, and PhD program in engineering, science, and management. NIST is a NAC-A and NBA accredited. Over 27 years, NIST has set a benchmark for its outstanding academic program and cutting-edge multidisciplinary research in many areas. And NIST faculties are among the Boykas and Fulbright scholars, INSA fellow, USRI scientist, and Saman Chandrasekhar Young Scientist Award recipient, among other achievements. NIST has active research and academic collaboration with universities around the globe and strong industry-academia partnership with multiple industries in different sectors. We at NIST are committed to encourage, inspire, and foster young minds to work and research and innovative ideas, contributing to bigger and better good of the society and world at large in future. Knowledge and innovation has no boundaries, no limits. We firmly believe these young minds will be future innovator, thought leaders, significantly contributing science and technology, among other things. Many of these young innovators and scientists, there will be future Nobel laureates. Though we have started this program at national level, we expect it to be global scale in near future and become a unique platform to nurture and inspire young generation to excel with global recognition. I take this opportunity to thank our respected jury members who have recognized leader in their own field, the participant, the young scientist, with their active participation, this program, without their active participation, this program would not have been possible. Their mentor and parents for their guidance and encouragement is foundational to this program. Visiting student community, well-wishers and press, inspiring and publicizing this young generation who are real gem and future of our society, and the entire NIST fraternity for success of this event. Today program is just a start, but we have miles to go. As your commitment to encourage, inspire, and recognize this young mind, young scientist, and innovator will only grow further. Good day, and thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable knowledge. It is a distinct honor and privilege to welcome our chief guest for today, Dr. Prashant Kumar Panigrahi, of esteemed director of ISA Kolkata. He has completed his education from University of Rochester in field theory, his postdoc from University of Illinois Chicago, postdoc from University of Montreal. He has been a fellow member of National Academy of Science and Gujarat Science Academy. I would like to call you, sir, to the podium to deliver his address.
So, good morning. Thank you for inviting me here. So, are you students mostly from Odisha or from outside Odisha? Very nice. Very nice to see that this initiative from here is a pan-Indian initiative, and it's very nice to welcome you back here. I am actually from Odisha. Although most of my life I was 10 years in Hyderabad, 6 years in Ahmedabad Physical Research Laboratory, now 16 years in Kalyani, Bengal. So I'm completely outside Odisha, but I was born in Odisha near Cuttack. I can also tell you, when I see this science talent examination, it reminds me of participation in the same at the Government of India level long time back. So suddenly in our college, I got a telegram that you have appeared in the written test, you have qualified, come to Jadavpur University for an interview. So those days, we were not very much guided for project. So what our chemistry teacher did is that, that's very nice to see. Chemistry teacher did is that he asked us to take some seeds, germinate them, treat them with water and other chemicals. Only thing what we found after weeks of treatment is that the one which was treated with water survived, grew, rest of them died. So when I remember I boarded a bus from here, going from Calcutta for the first time. At those days, I never even went to any other city. There was no need also. Somehow or other landed up in Jadavpur University. And then the people who were interviewing, they said, so except water, everything died. What meaning is it? So I hope you were better guided and you have done meaningful projects. There's a lot of screening that has gone on. Now, during our time, challenges were very simple. During your time, environment, right? Hitting above the environment, going to moon, going to Mars, sending rockets, lot of things. I see our ISO Kolkata student every day coming up with some new ideas. But still remember that all whatever we do, any new idea has still coming from Silicon Valley, Uber, all these ideas. You see so many concepts using Google, any knowledge, we are going to Google. Why not our own thing? So let us see. I'm really hopeful that you people coming from all parts of India will be really innovative. Thank you so much. Welcome here. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Now, with immense pleasure, we invite our distinguished chief speaker for today, Dr. Sunil K. Sarangi, who is a former director of NIT Rourkela. He has done his BTech with honors from IIT Kharagpur, India, MS from the State University of New York, Stony Brook, and Doctor of Philosophy from State University of New York. During his tenure as the director, the REC has transitioned into one of the best NITs in the country and has seen its golden days. We would eagerly await for your valuable knowledge that he is about to impart.
My friends on the dais, off the dais, and all the young people smiling and giggling and looking towards me. Okay, so this is a science talent competition type of stuff, right? So I was just wondering what the science is and how many people can define science. But this is not my class. I won't ask somebody to stand up and tell me what science is. And only fellow standing here is myself only and the photographer. So I will answer. So I tell you, someone died in my village. He was an old man, he died. Then people said, he died because his परमायु मतलब जो ऊपर वाला जो लिखा था कपाल में वो खत्म हो गया। यमराज ने वो चित्रगुप्त का पंजिका देखा और बोला कि इसका टाइम हो गया, उसको उठा लो ऊपर, और वो चला गया। So that is how he died, because his time was up. It's just like somebody, I retired from NIT Rourkela. Why? Because they said Sarangi has become 67 years old, उसको निकाल दो, तो निकल गया, तो ठीक है। तो और किसने बोला कि something else? In my village there is a some tradition that only certain families can plant a coconut tree in his house, in his backyard. So my family was one of those privileged people, but our neighbor was not. So there, this guy planted a coconut tree while traditionally his forefathers had not planted coconut tree in their house area, right? Then his father died. So the conclusion was that when you are forbidden to, you don't belong to the right caste to benefit from the coconut tree, and then you plant a coconut tree, kuch to galat hone wala hai. And his father was 98, and he was destined, the Pandit, वो जो astrologer, बोला था कि इसको तो 100 साल जीने वाला है, लेकिन वो 98 में गुजर गया। तो गुजरा क्यों? क्योंकि उसका बेटा वायोलेटिंग द प्रोटोकॉल्स कोकोनट ट्री प्लांटिंग किया, ठीक है ना। तो और एक स्कूल के मास्टर साहब थे, वो विज्ञान के शिक्षक वहाँ से, तो उन्होंने बोला कि ये जो दूसरा आदमी गुजर गया उसको कुछ कोविड हुआ था और वो कोविड का वायरस ने अफेक्ट किया, वो उसको हार्ट को अफेक्ट किया, वो हार्ट बंद हो गया, वो मर गया। तो ऑल दीज आर थ्योरीज, कौन सा सही है कौन सा गलत है, शायद सब कुछ ही सही है, लेकिन कौन सा साइंस है कौन सा साइंस नहीं है, तो कैसे पता लगाएं? व्हाट क्राइटेरियन? अगर इफ आई टेल यू, सपोज यू बिलीव इन माय फर्स्ट हाइपोथेसिस कि जब वो यमराज से कमांड आया तो आदमी चला जाता है, ठीक है ना। ए मैन डाइज व्हेन द गॉड ऑफ डेथ कमांड्स दैट द मैन शुड डाई। तो वो साइंस है या नहीं है? हाउ मेनी पीपल थिंक इट इज साइंस? हाउ मेनी पीपल थिंक इट्स नॉट साइंस? चलो मेजॉरिटी तो नहीं है, तो न्यूट्रल पीपल आर मेनी, यू आर कंफ्यूज्ड, साइंस है या नहीं है, यमराज सचमुच बोला या नहीं बोला। तो देयर मोस्ट पीपल हियर डू नॉट हैव ए ओपिनियन, राइट ना, न्यूट्रल है ना, कोई हाथ तो उठाया नहीं आइदर वे। तो इसका ये मतलब हुआ कि यू आर नॉट श्योर साइंस क्या है और ये यमराज वाला तथ्य, वो जो थ्योरी है, वो सही है, साइंस है या नहीं है, और उसको सो द प्रूफ इज दिस क्राइटेरियन। मैं तो, मेरा आविष्कार ये नहीं है, किसने बोला कि साइंस इज दैट थ्योरी वी विल कॉल साइंस which has a predictive value। मतलब क्या कि अगर साइंटिस्ट बोलता है कि इफ यू इंजेक्ट योर सेल्फ विथ पोटेशियम साइनाइड, या उसका भाई लोग सोडियम साइनाइड या हाइड्रोजन साइनाइड, लिथियम साइनाइड, कुछ भी साइनाइड अगर इंजेक्ट करोगे वो आदमी मर जाएगा। तो इसका दिस कैन बी प्रूव्ड। वो बोलेगा आप इंजेक्ट करो, आई एम प्रेडिक्टिंग वो मरेगा ही मरेगा। लेकिन दैट इज पॉसिबल, वी कॉल इट साइंस, बिकॉज इफ यू इंजेक्ट इट टू ए टेस्ट एनिमल, एंड टेस्ट ह्यूमन तो मैं रेकमेंड नहीं करता, हाँ, किसको अगर इंजेक्ट किया जाए पोटेशियम साइनाइड या एनी अदर साइनाइड फॉर दैट मैटर, वो गुजर जाएगा, तो हार्ट बीट बंद हो जाएगा। तो इट हैज ए प्रेडिक्टिव वैल्यू, पहले से बताओ दिस इज द कॉज, दैट विल बी द इफेक्ट, एंड इट कैन बी शोन। ओके, बट मैं बताऊंगा कि देखो यमराज से जब खबर आएगा आदमी चला जाएगा। हाउ डू यू प्रूव इट? इट कैन बी प्रूव्ड इन पोस्ट फैक्टो, मतलब मरने के बाद ही हम बताएंगे कि उसका यमराज का खबर आया था, हाँ, तब ना हो गया ना। तो इट कैनॉट बी प्रेडिक्टेड इन एडवांस। मैं अगर किसको बताऊंगा कि आज 10:17 पे इसका जमराज से फोन कॉल आने वाला है, अगर मैं 1 घंटा पहले बोल सकता हूं तब जाके इसको साइंस कहा जाएगा। और ऐसा ये फॉर्मूला में नहीं होता है। यू कैनॉट टेल इन एडवांस व्हाट विल हैपन, ठीक है ना, ओनली मरने के बाद। इनफैक्ट जब एस्ट्रोलॉजर बोला था कि हमारा पड़ोसी 100 साल जिएगा, वो 98 में गुजर गया, उसने तो प्रेडिक्ट नहीं किया था कि उसका बेटा नारियल पेड़ लगाएगा और वो मर जाएगा, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं बोला था ना। हाँ, बोलना संभव भी नहीं है। सो दोज थ्योरीज व्हिच हैव ए प्रेडिक्टिव वैल्यू, होने का पहले आप बताओगे और वो होगा, दैट इज साइंस। और जिसका वो प्रेडिक्टिव वैल्यू नहीं है, दैट इज नॉट साइंस। ये this is a message I wanted to give. So if you come across situations where you have in front of you 250 people who are confused, at least 240 of them are confused as to science क्या है या नहीं है, इतना तो बता सकते हो कि if you use your theory, come out with a prediction, and when you do the experiment your prediction is vindicated, that theory is a scientific theory. If the theory has no method of predicting and proving, then that's not a scientific theory. बात सच है, ठीक है। At least some people are nodding, that's nice. हाँ, ठीक है। और दूसरी बात, आप लोग इधर आए हो, मतलब कुछ लोग बाहर से आए हैं, कुछ अंदर से हैं। All of you think that innovation, doing something original, दिमाग से पहला बार निकालो, ये तो बहुत बढ़िया चीज है और यही करने से अच्छा है। न्यूटन ने 100 लोग एप्पल पेड़ के नीचे बैठा, एप्पल भी सर पे गिरा, किसका सर तो टूटा नहीं एप्पल गिरने से, लेकिन उसका न्यूटन का कुछ ऐसा फंडा जागृत हुआ कि वो 3 लॉज ऑफ मोशन निकाला, एक लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन में निकाला, पता नहीं और कुछ कुछ निकाला, और उससे इंस्पायर्ड होके कई बच्चे, वो नारियल पेड़ के नीचे बैठा, नारियल भी गिरा, सर भी फटा, लेकिन आइडिया नहीं है। तो सच्चाई यह है कि ये आइडिया के वास्ते, बिकॉज न्यूटन गॉट आइडियाज ऑन ग्रेविटेशन, ही बिकेम फेमस। He did not become famous by attending classes 6 hours a day for 20 years. He did not become famous for writing exams 5 times a year, 5 days exam and all that, getting good marks. He did not become famous for doing homework, did not become famous by reading others' books. वो फेमस हुआ अपना आइडिया के कारण. तो इसलिए हम आइडिया निकालेंगे, तब जाके हम फेमस हो पाएंगे, एंड इट विल बी वेरी गुड. तो कंपटीशन उस बात की हो रहा है. तो इसलिए मोरल ऑफ द स्टोरीज, आप किताब पढ़ना बंद कर दो, क्लास अटेंड करना बंद कर दो, एग्जाम लिखना बंद कर दो, बस आइडिया का खोज में जाओ. और आइडिया जब मिल जाएगा, गौतम बुद्ध जैसा 6 साल बैठे रहे पेड़ के नीचे, उसके बाद उनको आइडिया आया, फेमस बुद्धा बन गए. तो दैट इज द ओनली वे टू सक्सीड. ये जो प्रोफेसर लोग बोलते हैं नहीं होगा, क्लास करो, एग्जाम लिखो, होमवर्क करो, ये सब गड़बड़ बात है. लेकिन ये है ना, एवरीबडी स्माइलिंग, चलो सरंगी तो हमारे साइड में है, चलो मैं तो आपका साइड में हूं. लेकिन सच्चाई ये है, जो साइंटिफिक थ्योरी है, कि किताब नहीं बोलता है कि न्यूटन ने, आइजैक न्यूटन जो है, कितना क्लास किया, कितना एग्जाम लिखा, कितनी किताब पढ़ी, वो तो नहीं लिखा ना किताब में. है तो सब लोग शेरपा तेंजिंग फेमस हुए क्या करके? एवरेस्ट का ऊपर में खड़े हो गए और फोटो खींच लिए, ही बिकेम फेमस. कहीं वो चढ़ते चढ़ते गए, कहीं फोटो देखा आपने? नहीं हुआ ना. हाँ, तो फिर लेकिन ये दुख की बात है, ये साइंटिफिक थ्योरी है अब, कि ऊपर जाने के लिए वो बीच का रास्ता क्रॉस करना पड़ता है, और बिना क्रॉस करके ऊपर जाना संभव नहीं है. ठीक है ना? देखो, बहुत न्यूयॉर्क की बात हो रही थी, आप लोगों ने तो पढ़ा, वो सर जो खड़े थे यहाँ पे, यंग फ्लो, ही सेड फ्रॉम खड़गपुर इंडिया, सरंग इज फ्रॉम खड़गपुर इंडिया, देन ही डिड पीएचडी इन स्टोनी ब्रुक न्यूयॉर्क. अरे भैया, खड़गपुर पास का चीज को इंडिया बता रहे हो, और वो न्यूयॉर्क अमेरिका में है या वियतनाम में है, वो नहीं बताया आपने. तो साइंस इसमें आता है कि ये जो, हाँ, जो बता रहा न्यूयॉर्क में, न्यूयॉर्क मैनहट्टन जो न्यूयॉर्क का सेंट्रल पोर्शन है, तो बहुत बड़े बड़े एम्पायर स्टेट बिल्डिंग है, पता नहीं 134 फ्लोर या ऐसा कुछ है. तो ऊपर का फ्लोर है बोल के ये फेमस है. हाँ, लेकिन उसका नीचे जो फाउंडेशन है कुछ 50 मीटर का, उसके इतने इतने और फ्लोर्स हैं, उसको क्रॉस करने के बाद ही टॉप आता है. मोदी साहब प्रधानमंत्री बन गए, किसको पता कि प्रधानमंत्री का पहले वो मुख्यमंत्री भी थे, उसका पहले एमएलए भी थे, उसका पहले चाय बेचते थे. हाँ, ये सब करना पड़ता है. तो मेरा बस, ओल्ड पीपल आर नोन फॉर सरमनाइजिंग, एडवाइजिंग, मैं तो उसमें माहिर हूँ. तो मेरा तो वही क्वालिफिकेशन है, और तो कुछ है नहीं. तो मेरा को ये कहना है भाई लोग, वो न्यूटन का थ्योरी तो आपको पढ़ाया गया, लेकिन जस्ट समझ लो, जो दिखता है उसका अंदर में बहुत कुछ है. अंदर में है, न्यूटन बेटा क्लास करता रहा सिंसियरली, होमवर्क करता रहा, एग्जाम लिखता रहा, आलोचना करता रहा बच्चों से. तो आप ढंग से पढ़ाई करो और अच्छा अच्छा आइडिया भी निकालो. आइडिया उन्हीं को आते हैं जो अपना जो कर्तव्य है, जो क्लास करना है, होमवर्क करना है, आलोचना करना है, डिस्कस करना है, सवाल करना है, आंसर ढूंढना है, ये सब रूटीनली करते हैं, उन्हीं को आइडिया लाएगा. नहीं तो आपका सर पे इतना बड़ा एप्पल गिरा या इतना बड़ा जैक फ्रूट गिरा, आइडिया तो नहीं आने वाला है. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable knowledge. Within extending a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our guest of honor, Shri Prabhuda Ranjan Mahanti, the former chairman of the Heavy Water Board, Department of Atomic Energy. Sir Mahanti sir, on graduating from the erstwhile Regional Engineering College, Rourkela, in Chemical Engineering discipline in the year 1976, joined the Vava Atomic Research Center Training School and became the recipient of Homi Vava Gold Medal for the year 1977. In the recognition of this path-breaking technology development for the first time in the country, he has been conferred with the DAE Award 5 times during the year 2007, 8, 12, 13, and 14. Sir Mahanti sir was conferred with the Star Elements Award in the year 2015 from the NIT Rourkela Alumni Association. Fellow of the Indian Institute of Chemical Engineers in the year 2017, and the Distinguished Elements Award 2021 from NIT Rourkela. His expertise and leadership in the field have left an indelible mark, and we eagerly anticipate his insights. Sir, please.
Good morning and namaskar. The Honorable Founder Chairman, Dr. Mahapatra, and mind you, it is about 2:30 a.m. EDT in US, and look how patiently he is watching you. Okay, that's the kind of and that's the kind of priority this particular event, what we call as Science Talent Search, okay, is heedless. And by his sheer presence at this kind of a time, it's a message to all of us here that how critical such kind of things are. Well, my dear young friends, in my last 45 years or so, I have been in an area which falls in the boundary of the nursery and the cultivation field. What do we call nursery? Nursery is all our academic institutes where the young talents, they come in, they get the knowledge, the so-called what is outlined in the academic curricula, pass out with distinction and all that, and then they need to cross and go to the application area, and that's the commercial field, the farmland. And I was fortunate to be at the boundary. We have been running training institutes where we induct people, the graduate engineers, and of late we started this NIST, where we pick up the still younger people and then try to put them in a manner that they become very, very effective. In going around the whole country, when I interact with youngsters like this, I remember once, almost maybe 10 to 15 years back, I was in down south, Tuticorin and Manawalakurchi, which are in Tamil Nadu, down south Tamil Nadu. I was in a junior college, and then it was something like this, science talent or science exhibition or annual tech fest kind of stuff. And in the course of this thing, I just asked, since I have spent almost 4.5 decades in the atomic energy domain, what is the first impression you kids you get when I talk of atomic energy? Most of the boys and girls, they raise their hands. Sir, it's the Hiroshima atom bomb. That's what is, it stuck to this thing. Now, my dear friends, that happened on probably 6th of August 1945, if my memory serves me right, and 9th of August was Nagasaki. But the world has moved a lot. Okay, the number of patients who have been cured of cancer or whose lifespan has been extended has far outnumbered what we saw, the devastating picture in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. It's because of, again, the positive impact of science, the atomic energy or the nuclear science. So I just explained to them that, see, such important things are there which are coming out of science. But the flow of information, I mean, we are in an information age, but even 10 years back, I said, we need to look, everything is available in Google. Everything is available in the World Wide Web. But then we need to pick and choose, acquire them, and keep it in the cache, because an information is an information if you can retrieve it at the right place, at the right time, in the right context. Then only it's an information, otherwise it is a garbage. Okay. So one of the things what I share with my young friends is that look around the world and pursue your passion, look for the right kind of information, and then synergize them with your academic curricula. If I'm a student of biology, Well, fine. Okay. I can be a very, very ardent lover of life science knowledge and information. Coming to this kind of a thing where I am very much thankful to the chairman, Dr. Mahapatra, and the dignitaries on the dais to have given me an opportunity to share a couple of minutes. I see that about 10 to 15 minutes is allocated for sharing the thoughts. One important area, my friends, today, while you are in the academic institute, is an inquiry-based learning, what we call as IBL. Now, when we put, this kind of science talent, this thing, children get into a project. Before that, a lot of process goes in, what to do, how to do, and all that. And then a lot of questions come in them, inquiry. Why it is like this, how it is like that. And that learning process has been seen to be very, very long-lasting. Very, very long-lasting. So my sharing as an elder, if I can share what I have learned in last few decades, whenever you have the opportunity of learning something new, please put it in the right perspective and harmonize with your curricular. Because see, the first target for you, whatever we may say, you need to come out with a good grade. That's the first thing. Then you get the passport, okay, from the university. That so and so, BTech, MTech, PhD, and all that. Okay. And then parallelly keep this kind of this thing. Now, taking this opportunity, let me share few of the things which, when you cross the boundary from the nursery to the field, which will be required. Since I have seen that boundary, I know, because so many students, in their orientation and all that, sir, whatever we learned, hardly this is having any kind of an application in our day-to-day work. And you say that you will do X, Y, Z. But then, I did lot of partial differential equations and kept on solving them and then deal all the three-dimensional stuff and all that. But then you never ask us to do something. Now, my friends, what we need today, which is throughout the world, globally accepted in the workplaces, okay, when you come out of engineering, since all of you are in that discipline, the very first thing what your employer would need, are you mono-skilled or say multi-skilled? Multi-skilling. See, knowledge is something and skill is something. Okay. So these two need to be. The way invention and innovations are quite different. Inventions are inventions, innovations are innovations. Okay. See, similarly, knowledge and skill. Time doesn't permit to elaborate on that, but I just flag, some of this thing. Now, for an employer, if a person, Mr. X is multi-skilled, he is going to have a better go. He is going to have a better go because he is going to do more value addition to the company. Okay, he will do more value addition to the company. Number one. Number two, I'm sorry, sometimes I feel sorry that the second point what I am going to touch upon, in India, we are still to walk miles and miles, but in the Western world, whether it is in Europe or in US, they have definitely this thing. That's the teamwork. Now, without a proper teamwork and networking, the simplest way of this thing is, networking is, if my neighbor is able to do something better, let him do it. Let him not get into this thing. I'll do something which the neighbor is not able to do. Okay. Then what happens? If these things keeps on moving, then there is a strong networking. I pick up a friendship with my neighbor who is expert in domain A. I have a domain expertise in domain B, and we network. Then it's synergized. Okay. It's not 1 + 1, but it will be 1 + 1, 11 kind of a situation. Okay. So that's what is, multi-skill, teamwork as well as networking. Another concept which is very, very critical these days, it's again across the boundary I am talking. What we call as a concurrent engineering. It's little difficult, but I'll just take 2 minutes to explain what you mean by a concurrent engineering. Say, I am at the research and development stage. I have done my PhD in, let me say, chemistry, because that's close to my heart in the discipline wise. And then I keep on, mixing a lot of chemicals and then try to get a very nice compound, which has much better utility. But then that has to go. That is not going to go to the industry that way, straight away. What will happen? That will go to a bench scale, little larger scale, then it goes to a pilot scale, then it goes to a demonstration scale, and then it goes to a deployment scale, that is industrial deployment. So every conventional technology, they pass through this. And if you make it a series connection, it might take 10 years. So today the concept is how do you do it concurrent, parallel way. Okay, and any company, any organization which does in a concurrent way, they succeed. And mind you one thing, today's world is extremely competitive, very, very competitive. If I don't do it today, my neighbor will do it tomorrow and I'll be out of work. That's for sure. It's becoming an extremely competitive work. So in that kind of a thing, my young friends, in couple of years' time, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, when you graduate out from NIST and then go and see the real world, I thought, let me just give you certain glimpse, okay, in this short this thing and the opportunity what the chairman and the institute authorities gave me to just share. And coming to, before I just say you thank you, let me just come to the today's proper this thing of a science alert. I'm sure the teams, the project teams who are going to display and then exhibit and present their work are there. And all of you are the winners. That's prima facie at the end of, because you have already passed a lot of scrutiny and you have come to. So all of you deserve congratulations from my side. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Now, with immense pleasure, we would like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Vijayan Das, the former Deputy Director of VSSC Tiruvananthapuram at ISRO. Dr. Das sir headed his academics schooling at Kendrapara High School, pre-university study at VJP College, Bhubaneswar, BSc Engineering at UCE, Bulla, MTech in Control System at IIT Madras, PhD at University of Kerala. He has worked with Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, Tiruvananthapuram as a Deputy Director and superannuated in 2010, Emeritus Professor at Indian Institute of Space, Science and Technology, Research Professor at BIT, Research Professor at SOA University, Bhubaneswar. Dr. Das' notable achievements have significantly advanced our understanding of space exploration, and we look forward to his address of speech.
My fellow panelists, the faculty from NIST, and the budding scientists, and the scientists of tomorrow. It's a great pleasure to be here amongst you for this Space Talent Search 2023. See, the science by itself was only to solve the curiosity. But when you apply the science, it actually helps the entire society to solve the problem. Now, as you know, recently, when Chandrayaan 3 landed, the entire country had come to a halt, isn't it? The entire country came to a halt. But that time nobody thought the people behind this success. There are how many scientists were working, and I mean, how many disciplines they had worked to make it a success. That's what I'm going to become tomorrow. And I'll tell you this is not how, when we all joined, when I joined especially, we found only the graduates. We are not scientists, we are only students. All around me, I found only the, the graduates of different universities, nobody knowing what to do. When went and asked my boss what I should do, he said, I don't know. You do whatever you feel like, because there's no program there. So we actually started working in different fields. Whatever we felt, I went to the library and started catching something, doing some experiment. And later, after 2-3 years, SLV3, when the project got formed, where Dr. Kalam was the project director, that time all those are working actual pits. They simply fitted into various activities. One was working in some controls, he was doing some vehicle controls, somebody was working for propulsion, somebody was working in structures, somebody was working in different fields, electronics, some computer. So, actually, that time we are all budding scientists. We are learning. The same thing will be happening today. You must have to become scientist, you must have scientific temper, you must ask questions, and write questions. Then naturally to get the answer, you have to do experiment, you have to think, you have to go through the principles, scientific principles, and apply that and you become a scientist. I think, this talent search and it's a really very nice effort and only 18 though have been selected. I think all of you actually have talents. Everyone has the talent, maybe in the different fields. So please pursue your talents and every talent, every field, even in dance, when they're dancing, there is a scientific science behind it. When you're playing, there's a science behind it. When you're hitting a ball to a goalpost, there's science behind it. Everything has a science behind it. So please, whatever you are doing, you please think in that temper. Science, the principle behind it, scientific principle, then you become scientist. So this, I wish all the success for this function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insight. It is my privilege to welcome our esteemed principal in charge, Dr. Vishnukar Nayak, sir, who will now officially declare the competition open. Thank you, sir.
Now the inauguration part is over. With the permission of the chairman, the patron of the event, and jury member, I may declare the program is on. Thank you very much.